Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. It's a Black Glove Day. Ooh. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what character that was. The company here, Mirrornex, many of you probably have seen my other video on the Mirrornex knife. These knives are, it should be very obvious that these are not knives that are, that were designed like, oh, people are going to EDC these and these are going to be practical, everyday carry items. These were designed for the aesthetic. It should be obvious. I think for some reason, like people, I don't believe that people can't comprehend it. I believe that they refuse to comprehend it. That's what's happening there. These are designed to look cool. Now they are functional. They do function. It's not like they're delicate or will explode into mist if you try to use them. No, but you'll see. You could probably guess. You'll see what I'm talking about when I open the box. Thanks so much to Mirrornex for sending this in. I actually do have links for these. I will link them. Not all of their models are easy to get, and they do make these things small batch. They actually are not like a massive batch company. These knives are made in China, but they are a small batch Chinese company, and they do a really good job. The last one was really, really cool, and I did keep it in my collection. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. And make sure your notifications are turned on for the Metal Complex YouTube channel. So this knife is called the Lucicada. So this is actually the first knife from Mirrornex that I ever saw. And I reached out to them and I said, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. It'd be great to get a review sample. And they said, well, we're out of those. We'll eventually make more, but we can send you one of these other ones. And so the other one was the one that I got, the last one, which was really cool. This was the one that I was after. So in the box, you have some quote about light defining form, which technically that is the case since you can guess what the surface looks like, right? So it's just literally, figuratively and literally true. I guess light defines the form of everything though, doesn't it? Without light, we wouldn't know what anything looked like. What on earth? Oh, we have a special little tool. Yes, okay. It's like a dentist's, this looks like something that lays on the, as a kid, you look to your left, you look at that tray, and there's a bunch of stuff that doesn't look super intimidating. And as a kid, I saw that hook thing, and I'm like, what's he going to do with that? Like, it was always kind of scary. But this looks like something that would be on the tray there. Okay, so this has number 22 of 300. So, and then they actually put my name on there. That's kind of cool. All right, number 22 of 300. I didn't expect them to do that. So this says the pivot adjustment. Oh, okay. So look at this. Locate access point, identify to release the access point. Okay, so this is how you actually release the cover plate there so that you can adjust the pivot. Okay, kind of cool. I'll let you guys look at this and pause it and read it if you want to. Sorry, I had my finger covering that part. Yeah, so there's all the information. We're not going to do that today, but we are absolutely going to take a look at the knife, which I expect is going to be very pretty. What sort of black magic is concealing the treasure? There we go. All right, here we go. We're almost there, guys. Any moment now, we'll be able to get into this. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Look. Oh, my God. So, even if mirror polishing is not your thing, right? And if you're the type of person who simply will not, someone who chooses to not comprehend the idea of taking the base foundation of an object, in this case, it is knife, right? And assuming that it is absolutely, completely, and totally married to function, right? You have to really force yourself, right? You have to really stick your fingers in the ears and la, 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 la. If you're that type of person, hyper obnoxious, by the way. Okay, you can sit there with your arms and legs folded, right, like a stupid pretzel on the ground. But for people who are like, it's not really for me, but I can kind of, this is the perspective that I like to take on a lot of this stuff, right? Maybe it's not for me, right? But I can still appreciate the design. Like, that's so beautiful. This looks like an elven artifact here. So cool. So the other cool thing, I'm not sure that I love that they put Mirrornex right here, but okay. I do love that it's an integral, and I think I had forgotten that this was an integral. So cool. Obviously, we have to deploy it. Oh, God. This is so cool. Guys, this is so cool. We're going to have another, it's going to be a false edge. And again, I think the reason that we see so many false edge daggers from China is because there's probably, I don't know if there's laws against the manufacturing of like a true dagger edge. It's okay with me because really it's just the aesthetic of this. This might be one of the most beautiful folding knives that I have ever seen. The other thing is, this looks like a knife that would cost like over $1,000, and it doesn't. People who are familiar with the production knife world, because this is, while it is a small batch, it is a high-end production knife. That's what it is. But there's obviously a ton of additional work that goes into it. The mirror polishing is likely a highly manual process. And it's not cheap to do. It's very, very expensive to do, even though it is a product that is made in China, and even though there are machine elements. I think people like to pretend that this is, you push a button and this thing gets pooped out of a machine. No, it doesn't. Not like this. This is an enormous amount of work. So honestly, their end pricing, considering that it is an integral and considering this is contoured, polished titanium and M390, it's pretty amazing. Now, I have absolutely no idea how these are heat treated. I'm looking here. I keep thinking that I'm seeing blemishes. They're not. It's just like stuff that's landing on it, and I can wipe it away with my gloves. Like this up here. Same exact thing. Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at that blade. Oh, my. This is so nice. Now, how does it... Oh. What? Oh, man. Okay, hold on. So this, I have no idea what the locking system is. I just realized, I was like, there's no frame lock. Like, how does it close? Okay, this right here, you push it down. Can you see? That's what releases the blade. Oh, my gosh. There is a detent. I wonder what on earth? Okay, so we can see in there's some kind of bar. I guess that's what's being pushed over. So I'm not sure if it's like, I would venture to guess it's something similar to a plunge lock in there. I don't know. And in this case, people are going to be like, oh, you have to spine whack it. You got to test it. I'll tell you why. I'm not going to, because this knife is very obviously not a knife that's meant to be taken out and like used on a job site. It's not going to be marketed towards people who do that with knives. There's no intention here whatsoever. This is very, very, very obviously meant for insanely light. This is basically a nice letter opener, right? Functional and built well, but obviously, very obviously more like a, something that some fancy guy would keep in his office and open a letter with. Right? That's exactly what I'm going to do with it. But that's what this is. So I'm not really interested in like testing the lock durability, because I don't think that does anything for anyone. The lockup solidity is very, very good. There's no movement whatsoever. It also may not be a plunge lock. It might be something else. And there's nothing in here that actually says exactly what the locking system is. So this is something that we'll have to research for the final review. This is gorgeous. In this case, I love the simplicity. I think that, this is the type of minimalism, and I hate that. I don't hate that word. Actually, the content creator with that word in his name is actually really good. But in the context of like when people apply it to knives, minimalist, oftentimes it relates to just lazy work. And it's also a really lazy way to describe something that is just featureless. This is not featureless. This is just taking a lot of like, otherwise like, unnecessary pomp and frill and busyness and removing it so that you can just appreciate the symmetry of it. And these little delicate lines here, they didn't have to put anything on the body, and they did, and I think it works perfectly. It does look, I mean, they call it the, what is it? What is this? The something cicada. It's the Lucicada. Lucicada Pure is what they call this, apparently. It does look like an elongated, like, cicada carapace. So I think that's really cool. What's the overall length of this guy? Overall length is coming in at 8.5 inches with a oh my gosh, it's almost a 4-inch blade, 3.85 inch blade, and 3.75 inches of cutting edge. Very cool. Very cool. It also feels pretty lightweight too. There's the scale. I almost don't want to put this down on the scale. I really don't want to mark. I think mirror polished titanium will scratch very easily. Obviously, you know, if you do decide to buy something like this and then you take it out and use it, you're gonna mark it. That's just what's gonna happen. It's gonna get marked up. So you have to like kind of be okay with that. 3.7 ounces on a titanium integral. That is wild. Really, really wild. What a beautiful knife. Absolutely stunning. That's definitely a keeper for sure. Holy moly. I love it. Mirrornex is such an interesting company. Again, you know, we currently exist in an ocean of very mediocre things. And, you know, for the raw practical guys, if every content creator only covered knives that were practical in design and, you know, very straightforward in aesthetic, no one would care about the knife world. And that is the truth. There's a section where there's a time and a place where those types of things are important, right? But if that was everything, if everything was exactly that, there would be 1/10 the interest on the pocket knife world. I mean, less than that, 1/20th, right? The fact that you even have as many choices as you do is because the population of the knife community is much higher thanks to not specifically things like this, but the fact that we have variety, the fact that there are so many different types of things, and the absolute fact that certain designs do not follow the beaten path of, you know, function over form. It's a path that you can choose, but the fact that some designers aggressively do not follow that path absolutely does contribute to the population of the industry, and, you know, really by extension, the fact that you have so many choices and even more choices in your own preferred category than you otherwise would have. I hope that you can follow what I'm saying there. I appreciate stuff like this exists. I appreciate that stuff, even stuff that I don't aesthetically love, I appreciate that it exists and that somebody's designing it so that there's something, you know, that person who's looking for that thing can find that thing in that product. I think that's good, right? So I do think this is cool. I love what Mirrornex is doing. I think this is awesome. Beautiful knife. This is the type of thing that you buy as a collection piece, or again, as I said, something that maybe you would use very lightly, like in an office setting or something like that. That's what I think, but you can use it however you want if you decide to buy it. That's going to be it for me today. I will do a full review on this product down the road, but that's it for today. Please make sure, where's the card? Oh, there it is. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.